Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. In the last episode we bid Shingala a tearful goodbye, but at least Shingala and Pao will probably have a pretty good life in the future. We got to hear Max's take on it from the future, telling us how they got along, but let's go check in on Pao real quick. Let's see how he's doing, because, I mean, I've had to say goodbye to pets and friends, and it's never fun or easy. I miss Shingala, but I'm looking forward to seeing how much he's grown next year. Aw, that's a good positive aspect to put on it. Okay, so our current objective is to just finish what we need to do for the town. So I'm going to head over here and take a look at what needs to be done, because it's been a minute, and I do not remember precisely what I need to do. Probably for the best, apparently. I needed some geostones anyway. Great, lots of stuff. Got it. Oh my god, now there's greenhouses and more. Oh no. Alright. Luna 3 Lab restored. Luna Lab 4 restored. Luna Lab entirely restored. Searchlight, symbol of Luna Lab. And I think it said I have to finish at least the central core of Luna Lab before I can even start playing. For the story. So we have to restore all 4 labs and put down 8 Luna lights and get some weather vanes. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is going to be a construction episode, which is probably a change of pace. So we need a purple iron house placed and a green iron house placed. Both of them have to be near the boat. Nobody has to live in them. That's weird, but okay. So we just need 2 houses and we need plenty of paint. Alright. It also said 60 culture points. Ah, jeez. Gonna need some metal. Alright, I guess I'll skip that part of it? Yeah, I'll skip that part of it. Alright, I bought some supplies. I don't know if I have the paint yet, because that was one thing I wasn't looking at, but let's build 2 iron houses. And I've already built a couple more pier pieces. Or not. Oh, I made the stands. I didn't mean to make the stands. It's basically the same thing, but different material. Or it looks different. So let's do 3 piers. There we go. And so the first thing I'm going to do is get this one out of here. And move this closer. By the way, I found out what that cave was for. There are some photography challenges, and that includes taking pictures of ghosts, and you have to know where the ghost is. It's very obscure. I don't know if Donnie gives you a hint, and that's how you're supposed to find out about it, or if there's like some sort of ghost detector item you can eventually get, but let me guess I can't. Yep, didn't think I'd be able to do that. Oops. No, stop! Okay, so now we put the stairs in. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier to maneuver. And I'll have to make some more fence pieces. But, one thing at a time, I'll clean up the overall appearance of my city once I'm not on the Supercut version. So there. Are these? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, wow, they're flipped. That's cool. Alright. The texture, that is flipped. Alright, so we extend the pier just a wee bit. Come on. Come on. Scooch on over. And now, we'll take our iron houses. And hopefully these are going to be close enough. I assume they will be. If not, we'll deal with it. And even though the 2 houses don't really share the shed, hopefully the fact that the shed is there helps out culture a little bit. Alright, so one needs to be green and one needs to be purple. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have plenty of paint. Okay, so slap some green here. And purple. Slap some green here, and that should do both of those. Let's see. Yep. Got nothing. Everything is all lit up. And then we need 8 Luna Stone lights. Okay. So I will need 8 more rolling logs, which I need to get rolling logs anyway, so let's go grab some of those, shall we? We can also fix this fence too. Okay, so I'm going to try to clean up these lights, the pot torches, and replace them. Since we've already got 2, 4, 6, 7. We have 7 pot torches as it is. I'm also curious if Claire, who lives here, is going to move out if I take away her pot torch, because her whole thing is she wanted light. I don't know if it works that way. I don't know if she'll just leave now, or if she'll just refuse to move back in if I move her out. That is the question. Yoink. Okay, so let's see actually. Are you still here? Yeah, you're still here. Now if I send you back to the train though, now I probably can't put you back in. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Get out, Monica. Let's see if I can move her back in. I probably can't. She'll probably yell at me. I don't like the dark. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That was just an experiment. We'll get her light back in a second. So I need 8 of these Luna Stone lights. And we'll place them roughly at the same area where I had the pot torches. Hopefully they're... Yep, I was going to say hopefully they're comparable size. Can't really see how they're arranged. I guess that's normal. Yeah, that looks about right. So, those of you watching the supercut versions, do you like these episodes as well? Do you just want to see the action parts of the game, or do you like having the occasional building episode to break up the pace? Let me know in the comments below, because if you're here just for story and just for action, then I can readjust where we're going from here. But of course, if you're watching this from the long, long future, then you didn't get a chance to vote. So this is why you need to... Come on. Come on. There we go. That's why you need to watch these episodes when they first come out, you know? Alright, what? Why? Why is that an illegal placement? Huh. Certain angles allow for certain placements. That's very strange. And I'll still put one by each stair. Like so. And then, where should we go with the last one? Let's line it up over here. That way, if you get a little lost, you can kind of see your way back to the beach. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple fences. That'll cut out, so those of you watching the cut version don't have to see that aspect. And I'll just touch up the town, and I will be right back. Man, this is so satisfying. Where are we on the analysis? Claire lives in oh yeah, I need to put her back in. Luna Lab restored, windmill placed. Okay, so we're gonna need a windmill, but first I'm gonna move Claire back in so I can get a few of those things to trigger. Here you go, Claire. Sorry about it. You're my new waifu. I love you. Okay, and now 75% done. Yep, windmill placed and 80 culture points. Okay, so we just need ourselves a windmill. And I'm not sure where to place it. Do I have to place it on something, or can I just shove it out in the middle of the water? Definitely can't do that. And it's gotta have enough space that it can sit. So how about we put it like right about here? Will that work? I'll just need 3 more pier pieces. Yeah, there we go. Right in the center. Plenty of room to get around it. And you know what? I don't want to waste my pot torches, so let's change their location a bit. So we still have the starlights, but now we've got some pot torches to sort of... Wow, I can't put... Why? Just because it's spanning 2 pieces? Apparently. Alright. For safety. No one ships ramming into this thing, do you? I should do that for the other side, too. We want to make sure that any ships that come in are able to see the edges of the dock, so they don't just slam into the pier. It's going to be bad news for both the ship and the citizens. Yeah. I like that. Okay. So now let's check the analysis, and 85%. We're not quite at 100. Why is that? 80 culture points. We have 70. Okay. Let's make 2 more of the iron sheds and place them on top of the new houses we made. Yeah. We know the artists must live on the east side of town. Okay, how's that for culture? 78, we're close. We just need 2 more points. I don't know. Maybe the windmill needs to get mail too. I think that'll push me over the edge. I think I'll have 81 points after this. Let's put it on the backside. There we go. Alright. How's our culture look? 84! More than I thought. Each one of those must have been worth 2. Okay, so... 100% completion. Oorah. Alright. Let's get back to our feats. There has been a change in the future. We're going to head over to Luna Lab. Hopefully something cool has happened, and even more importantly, hopefully we'll get some tiny boxes.
You came at a good time. I've just finished my latest creation. Take a look.
What's that?
It's a Nova Cannon. It's a weapon that uses the sun's energy to generate a powerful beam.
I mean, carry on.
Attach this to your ride pod, and then you'll have nothing to fear.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Osmond.
No problem.
That it? Sometimes... See, I'm thinking that's the 100% reward. I don't think that's what... Ooh, tiny box. Fruit of Eden. I don't think that was because I did a couple additional things. I think that was my 100% reward. Alright, so for the supercut version, I'm gonna pause here while I explore around. Make sure I didn't leave anything behind, like tiny boxes, and we'll cut back in when something interesting happens. Whoa. Well, there's the core of the Luna Lab. Let's check that out in a minute. Oh my gosh, this place is massive now. I'm all like... I'm actually disoriented. Damn, because the last time we came in here... Fuck it, I'm just gonna put all that in. When we came in here the first time, everything was flat, you know? Man. Ah, this game. Okay. Fanboy... Jeez, it looks like a carnival. Lots of tiny boxes, too. We weren't getting the ever-loving crap kicked out of us during that sequence, but it was a bit closer in, the combat was a bit closer than I wanted it to be. So, there is never anything wrong with more tiny boxes. I'm not going to talk to every NPC, though. So otherwise I'm going to be here all day. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything more in this lab. Was this even one of the... I thought that was lab 2. Maybe that was lab 3 or 4, because there's like nothing in there. Peridot. Hooray gems. As I'm recording today, I'm playing injured. I have a weird stitch in my stomach and my side, and I'm not sure why. Like, sometimes that happens when I eat really spicy stuff, and I did have some spicy food last night. But I didn't think I had that much that it would have caused me any issues. But, who knows? Maybe that is the problem. It's persisted all day. Which, I know, some of you have much greater health concerns than me having a small stitch in my side. I need to stop qualifying shit like that. I've always hated like there are starving kids in Africa thing, because it's like, just because there are starving kids in Africa doesn't mean I don't go hungry. That's the way I always looked at it. So, which is not to say I don't have sympathy for people who are in pain or have chronic health issues, but it's like, and you all should do this too. Like, if you have a headache, you have a headache. If you have a severe headache, you have a severe headache. I mean, just because, I don't know, someone next to you has cancer doesn't mean that your headache doesn't exist, kind of thing. Like, pain is pain, and it's all relative. So, I do count my lucky stars just about every day that I have no chronic health issues. But I think part of that, because I don't have chronic health issues, when I have even minor issues, it kind of bothers me a little bit, because, you know, usually I'm pretty good. I'm overweight, but, you know, other than having seasonal allergies, I'm fantastic, and I feel great most of the days. Come on, Monica. And I am really lucky. Like, don't, you know, I'm not one of the types who's like, you're just not trying hard enough if you're in pain or whatever. You're not tough enough. Okay, so I've made a lap. Alright, let's head inside the core. See if there's anything in here we need to worry about. Something's happening.
Just think of what I could make with all this.
This is Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory, the greatest research facility in the world. This is the Central Lab, the biggest research room of them all.
Hey, I bet they could make something to send us back 10,000 years here.
I bet you're right.
Also, do you have any tiny boxes in here?
Thanks to you, the lab's been completely restored to its former state. I really appreciate it. Now let me explain my plan for getting you to Griffin 10,000 years in the past.
Really?
Sure, there's nothing this Luna lab can't do.
Oh, wow.
Ixion, a time-traveling locomotive. A fantastic non-stop express that can cross both time and space. When this is finished, you'll be able to travel 10,000 years into the past, where Griffin is.
Amazing! How much longer will it take?
Let's see. Let me check. Dr. Jamming.
Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, we flipped him! He's on our side now!
Jamming?
What?
Now hold on a minute. This is not the same jamming that attacked you back in the past, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Well, not exactly the same anyway. He happens to be his grandson.
And looks basically identical.
Dr. Jamming's grandson?
I'm terribly sorry. It seems my grandfather caused you a lot of trouble.
Whoa, that sounds like Cam Clark. I don't think that is Cam Clark, but it sounds awfully like him.
Please accept my apology. However, without my grandfather's research, I would have never been able to develop the Ixion.
Okay, wait a minute. He sounds too much like Cam Clark. I'm gonna go ahead and play this out, but while I'm playing out the cutscene, I'm gonna look at IMDb real quick.
My grandfather was researching technology that would allow objects to float on the air using sound. He called this his aeroharmonics flying technology. However, he came to a dead end in his research and became desperate. That's when Gaspard persuaded my grandfather into becoming one of Griffin's servants. But when he lost that battle to you two, he had a change of heart. He rededicated himself to his research and was able to perfect his aeroharmonics technology.
He perfected aeroharmonics?
Many flying vehicles were developed after that, based on his technology. Of course, the Ixion here takes advantage of the same technology, and by combining it with the space-time control panel I developed...
Holy
My
shit, that is Cam
passed
Clark!
away. But before he died, he told me I should use his research for something good and just.
Oh my god, I can pick Cam Clark's voice out of the fucking air! Cam Clark's my favorite voice actor, so... I'm just... shocked, because usually I don't have the ear for that kind of thing. Holy tits, that is Cam Clark. Oh my god. Cam Clark, please, outlive me.
I try to carry on his wishes, and I think that by continuing his research, this world can truly be saved.
Dr. Jamming. He was quite a guy.
Yes, and you helped him become the man he was.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say.
But that's strange. In the history I know, aeroharmonics technology was never perfected. Our travels must be creating a new history for the world. Do you think that's okay?
Well, I'm still getting the hang of this, but I'm thinking that maybe history as you know it is not necessarily the one true history.
Huh?
As well as fixing the flow of time that Griffin has disrupted, we've also been able to add new flows to it. And though these have been different from the original flows, maybe they're meant to be the real-world history. Ultimately, you could say that even Griffin himself is playing a necessary part in creating a new, complete history.
Griffin? Necessary? You can't be serious!
Why not?
Doctor, something terrible's happened. The rebel forces in the west are coming under attack from Griffin.
What? Attacked? Get me Elena!
Huh? Elena. Your name, Mother. Just who is my mother? And why isn't she with us? Even my own father wouldn't answer my questions. Now I realize that Father hoped I would find out those answers for myself.
Doctor, this is Elena. We're fighting Griffin's main army over here.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
If it carries on like this, Griffin will probably attack the Luna Lab too. Be careful.
Mother?
Is that Max?
Yes.
You mean this boy is Elena's...
That's right. Max is Elena's son.
Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me.
Yeah, no shit. This is weird.
That's right. But why?
Max, we live in different worlds.
What?
It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything. I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you.
But she'll have to tell us in 24 hours because I'm already getting close to 25 minutes on the main cut here, and I'm the master of cliffhangers. It's good to hear Cam Clark again. Thank you all very much for watching. Sorry to be a tease. Well, sorry, not sorry. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.